This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Cleveland Browns. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Come on, set. 60 or.
Watch the run, watch the run.
Hey, speed grip,
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Cleveland Browns. Here's the former Sooner, Austin Seibert, to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Elliott. And he's got room. The 20. And finally out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4. A big run that time by Elliott. 46 yards. Now Elliott. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And this is caught. It's Cooper. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. Rolling to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Joe Schobert. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand.
Check 26, check 26.
Kill.
Up.
Kill.
54, 6-6, bullet high. 54, watch 54. What's up?
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And they're able to bring him down at the 20.
We got this.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And he's got some space here. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play that time out of Chubb. Give him 52 yards on the ground. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
Don't get nervous.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Second and 5 now. Mayfield got a man open. It's Ricky Seals-Jones. We're scoreless after 1. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Mayfield on first down. And this is going to be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It was Denzel Ward in from his corner spot there to take him down for the loss. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott out to his left. Looking deep in the direction. And he fires one that's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35. Yard line.
Let's keep this. Seal this game.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch the slant. Run.
Following the interception, Mayfield. He finds his target, Beckham. Oh, one more time.
Won't he just stand still?
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after him. Put the pressure on him.
And it's caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This will be taken very short. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Let's go, baby.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Here's Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Throwing. Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Looking to throw. Prescott. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And this defense will take over right at midfield. To throw, Mayfield. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off Byron Jones. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And he'll get this back to the 32. Line. The Browns drive about to get started. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Mayfield and his Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they will get to him behind the line, but the clock continues to tick down. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Back deep for the Cowboys, Tavon Austin. A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about...
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And he's giving his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
Alert!
A first down throw from Mayfield. Looking for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. The tight end, David Njoku, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This from 44 yards out, left hash. And Seibert yanked it to the left. It's no good. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. On third down, Mayfield. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. A run for Nick Chubb. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They run it again with Chubb. And an alley to run. And he'll go down at the 28. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Chubb. The tackle there by Antoine Woods.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, put a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. 2nd and 5 now. Mayfield, and he's got the hook up to Landry. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Extra point by Seibert up and good, and it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This is taken near the 13. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Olivier Vernon coming in with some force for the sack that time. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Cowboys. Randall Cobb, 83 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Forbath is sent it away now following the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
Let's go.
The Browns drive about to get started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Looking to throw again on second down. Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Hey, I'm 133.
54. My 54.
I got him. Hey, Charlie.
Like my 4. You don't want none of that. Pick up the ball.
What's that?
54.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try to cut down the length of the drive.
No gain on the play there. Second down. Throwing on second down. Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Elliott. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Got his man there complete to Gallup. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. He's at the 40, past the 20, 10, 5. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that will be incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Prescott now. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And it's a huge return as he brings it.